Medical Nemesis is decades old, but this book deserves to find its way back into libraries and into common readership. That said, it is not an easy read. Illich studied widely, was very knowledgeable, and had no conflicted interests. His writing is suitable for thoughtful, attentive readers rather than the general public. Ivan Illich's basic premise is that modern medicine has become a nemesis. Nemesis in ancient Greek thinking was the inevitable punishment for attempts to be a hero rather than a human being. Illich wanted it to be understood that modern heroic medicine produces illness and disease, iatrogenesis, in three particular ways: clinical, social, and cultural. Iatrogenesis is an important idea, an uncommon word but a common event which has very wide-ranging effects. According to Illich, iatrogenesis is clinical when pain, sickness, and death result from medical care. It is social when health policies reinforce an industrial organization that generates ill health. And it is cultural and symbolic when medically sponsored behavior and delusions restrict the vital autonomy of people by undermining their competence in growing up, caring for each other, and aging, or when medical intervention cripples personal responses to pain, disability, impairment, anguish, and death. Illich believed that only modern malnutrition injures more people than iatrogenic disease in its various manifestations. Furthermore, modern physicians cannot be credited with eliminating old kinds of disease. It is our environment which is the main factor in determining the state of general health of any population, according to Illich. In the several years prior to the writing of his book, and one might also imagine into the present, there has been a growing percentage of new diseases resulting from medical intervention. They are doctor-made or iatrogenic. Illich suggested that the spread of medicine was malignant, like cancer, when it turns mutual care and self-medication into misdemeanors or felonies. While pursued with good intentions in general, medicine has created something of a nightmare. The nightmare has pronounced almost a police state of lifelong medical supervision. From cradle to the grave, the whole population is now seen at age of risk and has been deprived of the power to care and cure itself, live and die in natural ways. Medical nemesis requires a recovery of the will to self-care among the laity and the legal, political, and institutional recognition of the right to care, which imposes limits upon the professional monopoly of physicians. Illich believes that demedicalization or deprofessionalization of medicine is necessary in order to unmask the myth according to which technical progress demands the solution of human problems by the application of scientific principles. The myth of benefit through an increase in the specialization of labor through multiplication of arcane manipulations, and the myth that increasing dependence of people on the right of access to impersonal institution is better than trust in one another. The medical-industrial complex has taken its place along with the military-industrial complex in modern life. Day to day, the former may have greater power and influence than the latter. Demedicalization will only come through a political, societal solution. Thus, it may be a long time in the coming. And that seems the clear case as we see the media and politicians proclaiming the right to health and the need for universal health care, etc. Someday, however distant, the public may recognize universal health care as the medical nemesis and ultimately the expropriator of health. It is worth repeating that the medical monopoly cannot deliver real health because it neither studies nor understands health and the healthy human being. Ivan Illich was an Austrian Roman Catholic priest, theologian, philosopher, and social critic. Beyond medical nemesis, his book Deschooling Society criticizes modern society's institutional approach to education, which constrains learning into a fairly short period of the human life, and suggests ways for many to teach and all to learn. Some of those ways are even now coming to life through the internet, YouTube, and social media. His Disabling Professions addresses the problems created by giving vast powers to psychiatry and social work, law, and welfare.